everyone, and welcome to my YouTube video. We'll be talking about medical medium liver cleanses again, 369 in particular, and I'll be answering your questions that you guys left on Instagram Q&A because there's a lot of them, and I picked top 5-10 questions that I will be answering today. So could you talk about balancing the cleanses with your life? I don't really hear people talk about this. Everyone seems to do medical medium 100%. I want to heal and cleanse, but I also want to go on holidays, dates, eat out once in a while. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your question. Key is the preparation. I cannot stress this enough. You cannot expect for things to just be spontaneous all the time. You need to prepare your food in advance. And if we talk about cleanses, what I do particularly in my life that fits my lifestyle is doing a 369 cleanse once a month. I started it this year. It's my third year with medical medium. I was not into cleanses at all during first year and a half because I was not ready. My body was not ready for the cleanse. I just felt like it wasn't the right step for me. However, I know a lot of people who are going straight into cleanses when they start with medical medium. There's no correct way of doing it. It's really about what are the symptoms that you're experiencing, how quickly do you want to heal, are you ready to do all the steps that are necessary or no. I know some people are doing cleanses every quarter, every 6 months, every year. It will really depend on your particular situation and schedule and preferences. For example, when I'm doing my cleanse every month, I am very social or more social in the rest of the month and a lot less social when I'm doing the cleanse, and my friends know that. They're not expecting me to go everywhere and say yes to every restaurant and whatever. I am limited in those 9 days, and the rest of the month I'm more flexible. I call my friends and I'm telling them, hey, are you available to meet like before this date? Because after I'm gonna be not really available, I'll be on a cleanse and whatever. So yeah, this is my particular situation. Yours can be completely different. It really depends on everybody's desires and preferences and lifestyles. There's no such thing as medical medium 100% because there are very different options on medical medium for different people. There is vegan medical medium, plant-based whole foods, medical medium low fat. Obviously, then you have protein, meat eater type of medical medium, only fish, medical medium, whatever. There are many different variations of these protocols that you can adjust, and everyone can heal with a specific protocol that is right for them. And one last thing I'd like to add to this question: if medical medium lifestyle feels like restrictive to you, maybe you can try shifting your perspective about it. For example, 2.5 years ago when I started, it felt to me like it was restrictive a little bit because I was comparing myself to friends, and I was like, well, everybody can go out, just order a pizza and eat wherever and do whatever, and I have to be thinking about gluten, about dairy, about eggs, about all these things. And in the beginning, it was overwhelming because there's a lot of things I had to think about. However, with time and with perseverance and with knowing the information within the books, I felt like this lifestyle is absolute abundance. So you need to know all the details on, how to use this information to your best advantage to achieve great health, right? That's the whole point, to heal and be healthy and live your life. So a lot of people, when they start this lifestyle, they are not eating enough calories, so their portions of salads or smoothies are really tiny or small, and they feel like there is not enough calories basically in their system, not enough glucose and mineral salts. And you need to really have a closer look at your protocol and see what can you improve, and if you need help, I'm here to support you. So ready for the next question. I love the advanced cleanse, it just feels right. What are your thoughts on the advanced liver cleanse? First of all, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is found here in the Cleanse to Heal book by medical medium Anthony William. It is amazing. I have very positive attitude. I love this cleanse because it is so easy to do. You don't have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and for lunch I always have spinach soup, which is the same thing basically for like a week. And for breakfast as well. For dinner I just use a different type of salad options that are in the menu, and I love it because it works for me personally. I love being raw for the 9 days, and it's a great opportunity for me to heal, move the needle further. In the beginning, I was not able to even think about the advanced version. I was only focused on the original for several months, and original was working very well for me. You just need to spend more time in the kitchen and cooking things, but it is very delicious. There's so many good recipes, amazing recipes, really delicious. So it really depends on where are you in your journey. Next question: should I repeat the liver cleanse more than once to heal if I've been vaccinated from strep and had many pharmaceuticals? So they contain heavy metals, and what are we doing for heavy metals? We use heavy metal detox smoothie number 1, which is in every cleanse, right? You can also do advanced version of the heavy metal detox smoothie, which is found in this book. Also in this book you will find the pharmaceutical exposure shot, which is very good for such situations. And I would like to talk about the strep that you mentioned, because that's the issue here. So what are the symptoms that you're experiencing? Are they acne, cystitis, bladder infection, yeast infections, pneumonia, so many other things that can be caused by this streptococcus bacteria? There are over 50 varieties, so many mutations. Have you excluded the no foods, the very foods that are feeding strep bacteria, right? Eggs, gluten, dairy, pork, citric acid. Oh my god, there's so many things that can be excluded that are feeding the very bacteria that you are trying to get rid of. And next question, somebody left answer as everything. So I asked them, what would you like to know about 369? They said everything. So everything is in this book, okay? You need to read all the cleanse options that you want to know everything. However, I have briefly talked about some of the details in my previous videos that I have on YouTube. Go check them out. I think they will be valuable for you to have a listen. And last question for today's video: how do I know which cleanse to pick? I am new to medical medium. Great question. If I was you, I would be asking myself, am I ready to do a cleanse? Is this the right step for me? And if you are asking yourself this question, probably you feel like you are ready, because in the beginning when I was doing MM, I was not thinking about cleanses for a year and a half because I knew that it was so hard for me to implement raw food. I was really struggling with eating raw. I would really like eating cooked food. I would have all kinds of cooked vegetables. I would really enjoy them, make delicious recipes. However, when I needed to eat raw food, and cleanses have a lot of raw food, I was not dealing well with this. So when I was ready, I went with the original one, because simplified version, for me personally, it felt like there's a lot of cooking, a lot of spending time in the kitchen, and this is not something I was ready in that moment to do. So I went with the original one, and I know it was amazing, great decision. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and it was useful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Share it with a friend, leave a comment. Just let me know what you think about the things that we have been discussing about 369 liver cleanse. And I treat YouTube as a personal diary. I plan to do medical medium for a life, so I just want to document the things that I'm going through with you, like all the cleanses, and in the future I'll be uploading more information about specific symptoms and conditions, because this is what you've been asking for, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light, and know that you can heal. Your body is designed to heal.